I was about to say made him more human, but he's not human. In a way, you understand what I'm saying, right? I listened to my first audiobook, which was really interesting. Hello beautiful people, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I am Rex and welcome to another video. I'm so excited for this one, and I say that probably in every single video, but this one is really exciting because it's another reading vlog, and you guys know I love doing this. If you watch my previous videos, you know I have been telling you guys I have been reading multiple books at the same time, different genres, that type of thing, and right now I'm currently reading 8 books at the same time, which is exciting and interesting, but I also want to finish a couple of them, so I thought it would be really fun to read them with you guys. Also, I think I told you I would do a reading vlog of some of these, and I haven't, so you're gonna come with me and read them all with me. Yeah, we're gonna do it together. We're gonna be reading Onyx, Silver Flames, and a couple of other kind of rom-coms and things like that, so let's do that. So here are the physical copies I have of some of them. There are 2 others I'm reading. That one is poems and the other one is sonnets. I'm not sure if I will continue reading those. Well, the sonnets, I don't know. It's the Shakespeare one, and I think I told you a little bit about that when Soph gifted that for my birthday a couple of years ago. I think I will be reading the poetry book with you guys. It's a Courtney Pepperno one, and I have been really emotional reading it, so I think it will probably be good if we read together, this emotional support that we bring to each other. I don't know. But the other ones that I have are here. As I told you, we have Onyx. I have this little like sleeve to protect the book because I bring it everywhere. I'll take it out in a minute or when I'm reading it, but yeah, it's like this and I love it. For this one, I think I have read, let me show you guys. I cannot find it. Here it is. This is what I've read. This is what I have left. It's just like 150 pages, so I gotta push through it. It's taking me forever to read, so I thought it would be cool if I did it with you guys. It would help me actually finish it. There are many books in this TBR kind of reading vlog, currently reading vlog, that are the last books of the series that are out. Like this one is the 3rd book of 4th Wing, Court of Silver Flames, the last book that is out of the Actor books. So I will try my best not to give you spoilers, but share my thoughts and what I'm feeling or thinking about the books, okay? So you can actually watch this video. These 2 are fantasy books. This 3rd one, I have read like 80 pages. I will be telling you guys how far I'm into the books and what we are reading throughout this video. This one is historical fiction. It's in Spain and it's been so much fun. One of my uncles recommended it and I have been reading it. This is the 3rd one. It's like an 8-book series, so it's been interesting and really easy, fast to read. So yeah, these are the ones that I have right now with me. Then I have the poetry one. I'm also reading a rom-com digitally. I have a digital copy of it, so it's in my Kindle. I have been enjoying that a lot, and I want to share a lot about it and comment with you guys about it because like it's a really interesting type of dynamic between the characters. The other digital copy that I am reading is Looking for Alaska, but I'm trying to read it in Italian. Not sure how far I will get with that one. I will prioritize the fantasy ones, the rom-com. This one, I am absolutely liking it. And the poetry one, it's the I Hope You Stay book. I think it's like a standalone, not like the series of pillow thoughts that I used to read. I have read some of the others here in the channel, but with poetry I annotate my copies, so we will be annotating a book in this video, which is so exciting. I will be telling you more about the books that I am reading at the time that I pick each one up, and yes, this will be so exciting. Thank you guys for coming along. Let's get reading. The fact that I am reading 8 books at the same time kind of shows the type of mood reader that I am, so I think it's really funny. For that, we have to be choosing speaking the vibe that I want in that specific moment that I will be reading with you guys. Right now, I'm feeling I want to read fantasy. And I want to get back into the ACOTAR world. So we will jump back with A Court of Silver Flames. You can see all the tabs that I have added. I am enjoying this book a lot. It's taking me a lot to read it just because I've been taking my time with it. I am loving it and I am not ready for the story to be over yet. I know there are other 2 books that are coming out this year, which is so exciting, but I have to read the Crescent City books before I read those. But this is just close to my heart. This is the little thing where I have my tabs. I am using this side for the tabs that I'm using for A Court of Silver Flames, and on the other side the colors that I'm using to annotate or add tabs to Onyx Storm. So yeah, I don't have multiple things to carry around when I want to add post-its to my books. And with A Court of Silver Flames, this is the bookmark that I am using. I love to match my bookmarks to my books also, so that's a specific thing I like to do with my books, choosing the colors of my tabs and choosing the bookmark that I will be pairing with that book. This is the one that I am using for Silver Flames. It's like this. Isn't it so cute? It's like a Van Gogh painting, and if you watch my birthday vlog, you know that Soph actually gifted me like a set of bookmarks that are of paintings by Van Gogh or Monet, kind of like the vibe representation of it, and I absolutely love them, and I have been using them for a lot of books. With Onyx Storm I have another one. You will see, I will be showing you, but this one I thought it was really cool and it fit perfectly with the colors and the vibe for A Court of Silver Flames. Okay, now let me tell you, I am on chapter 47. I have read 485 pages, so we still have this yet to read, and this book is like 750 pages, something like that. So we still have a good amount of pages to go. We still have to figure out a lot in the story, and I am really intrigued and I want to dive into it again. I want to tell you, if you guys don't know a lot about these books, this is fantasy. The first like 3 books of the ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses, thank you baby girl, is the first book of this series, and this one is like the 5th book in the series, I believe so. Yeah, the 5th one. This is in Nesta's POV. We follow Nesta and her journey, and the previous 3 ones we follow Feyre and her journey. So it's quite the contrast, and I'm really enjoying the change of vibe with these books. We have fae, we have romance, we have betrayal, we have a lot of character development. It's character driven, so that's the type of book this is. It's not like really much of a plot type of thing. We follow more of like the journey of the characters in that way. I think there are many different personalities, different characters that are really fun to follow. As I told you guys, this is Nesta's POV. This is a journey. There's no other way I could describe it. It's a journey. It's really emotional. If you are gonna dive into these books, you have to be emotionally ready to read this one because it will probably wreck you, but it's amazing. I have been enjoying it a lot. Nesta is Feyre's sister. We follow the story of these 3 sisters, Feyre, Nesta, and Elaine. The first 3 books are in Feyre's POV, so we follow that in a way that she's a human in that has to go live with fairies. Like there's this depth that has to be fulfilled. Something happened and she ends up living with the fae, but the fae are not like magical lovely creatures. Yes, there's magic, but they are dangerous, and all the things that humans are taught is to stay away from the fae and to never cross the wall. And for one thing or another, Feyre ends up having to cross the wall and go live with the fae. And we follow that journey, and what happens is that also we get to know this fae world. As we get to this one, to A Court of Silver Flames, this story is more emotional, as I told you, because it's the journey of Nesta where she has to heal a lot of her trauma, a lot of her anger, learn to trust other people, learn to be strong in her own skin. She trains, she works out, she finds new friends, all while a lot of things are also happening in this world. And turns out she's a really important, powerful character that we get to discover all those traits throughout the story as she also discovers them, and kind of trains to understand and use these powers, if you may. So yeah, it's strong. It's also, I think, the spiciest of the series, but I think it's in a more realistic type of way, kind of relationship, and there's also a lot of banter and yearning in a way. I don't know, I think it's been really fun to see that part of the story also develop and see the contrast between how we read it with Farah's story and now seeing what's happening in Nesta's story. So yeah, I'm really intrigued. They are looking for something specific in this part of the story and that I am at. And also seeing the contrast between another character, Risen. If you have read the series, you know Risen. He's a really loved character. But reading it in Nesta's POV, we see like a contrast to that. And right now, I'm in a part where I'm like, oh my god, what's happening? I'm not like, what? Risen, what's going on? So I think it's proper we continue reading. I'll stop yapping now.
No, you're not treating everyone like that. No way you're eating just anyone like that. What a good view, looking at you do what you do. It's worth the wait if it's anything like that. Been a while, but the memory's on tap. Kick off your shoes, who's first you choose, I'm giving to. Still know my curves, right? Memory serves right, but I had control, wanted to keep you in line. With those hands on me, I slip right out of my mind. Keep looking at me, boy. Take time on my.
Hey guys, it's the next day. I managed to read only like 15 pages yesterday. I was chatting with my sisters after a little bit of reading and then I fell asleep, so I was not able to continue my reading. But right now I'm ready to lock in, made myself a little matcha, which is delicious, and I'm ready to continue reading. I'm on chapter 50 and I reached a point of, I don't know, it's a moment, a really emotional moment. So I'm gonna log in, continue reading that, and later on, if I pick another book, I will update you guys, and yeah, I'll continue reading. But yes, just yesterday were 15 pages, not much, but we have a couple of days left to continue with this, so let's push through it.
I wrote a message in my notes that I'm never gonna send to you, saying I'm sorry. I guess you never really know what somebody's gonna do when they get lonely. You found somebody better than me to take care of your insecurities. You did it all while leaving me in the dark. I try so hard to be what you need. If you're into the finer things, well, maybe we should let this fall apart. 'Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. For falling for you. I should've listened to my friends when they told me not to. They said you're nothing but a one night stand, trip to Candyland. If you get too close, then you might understand. But no, 'Cause I feel so stupid for falling for you. I should've listened to my friends. Well, they told me not to. They said you never want a one night stand, trip to Candyland. If you get so close, then you might understand. But our hearts on my sleeve, and I'm in too deep. But you're not thinking twice about me.
Hey you guys, I just worked out and I look a little bit like this, so let's not pay attention to that, but I wanted to give you guys an update. We finished our first book of these 8-book current reads, and it's the 3rd volume of the A la Triste books, and I'm so happy. I really enjoyed it. I really like that at the ending there are a couple of things that the author and the... Bruno's playing around, I'm sorry. That the author and the editor add about the story and the characters like in real life, and where the author actually took some inspiration for these stories, which is great. That was like a plus, a really good point, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it like 4 stars, I believe. First one down. Oh, also you guys, I got like a little trim to my hair. My sister helped me. What do we think? I like it shorter like this. It was getting too long, and we were experimenting with some curls, and I think it looks beachy, kind of this type of wavy, and I'm enjoying it a lot. It was freeing to let go of some of the length, but yeah, that's an update too. And for the other books, I paused a little bit with A Court of Silver Flames, and now I went back with I have my computer here because I'm reading it on my computer. It's A Necessary Notch Out of the Friend Zone by Victorine E. Lies, and I am really liking it. There are a lot of things wrong with the story, of things that in real life shouldn't be happening, and I would be like, I don't know, like just with the Nick, I don't know. Yes, like maybe the story would give me the ick or something, or the characters or what's going on, but for some reason I'm really invested. I started in page 24 for this vlog, and right now I have been reading it. I'm 35% in, I believe. Maybe I'm on page 71, so I'm flying through it and I'm really enjoying it. Surprisingly, it's this type of story that I would normally not gravitate towards, but we are getting some mystery things throughout the story, and the characters are getting to know a lot of things. But let me tell you about the story. I realized I didn't tell you about it. So for this book, we're following Remy's story. She is this girl, I think it's about 30, who just walked down the aisle and said no to her fiancé. And literally just because she's still in love with her high school best friend. This guy whom she hadn't been speaking to for the last like 5 years, but she's still in love with him. She doesn't get married. Her sister is like, what's going on? Is he the reason you're not getting married to this other guy? This guy named Colton. Remy is like, not really, but like, yes, really. So they decide to go to the honeymoon hotel where Remy was going to have her honeymoon, her and her sister, because Colton is gonna be there. So here's the catch. Colton is actually now a famous actor, and Remy and him haven't been like keeping up with their relationship or haven't been like talking to each other. They were best friends, but for some reason that we don't know yet what happened, they grew apart in a way. So her sister, Remy's sister Brooke, pulled some strings and got the information that he would be at the same resort at the same time where Remy had her honeymoon. So they were like, let's try and make fate happen. So they both fly, go to this resort, not to get like the tickets wasted, but also so Remy can shoot her shot with Colton. They arrive there, but Colton is in a relationship with another actress. But then Remy and him like stumble upon each other in the lobby of the hotel, and it starts to get to this let's reconnect moment. And I'm really enjoying it. It's been really funny. The characters are really fun. There are a lot of things I don't like about Colton, like he doesn't understand that Remy likes him, and he's also in a way into Remy's sister, which ick. So yeah, but it's been really playful, really fun. I'm intrigued. There are a lot of things happening with each of the characters. With Colton, his dad, the relationship with this actress, and then Remy and her sister, and everyone involved. So that's where I'm at. Another things from the past of each of the characters are coming through, and they still have like 3 days on this vacation, and they're reconnecting. I'm really invested. So right now I'm gonna sip my tea. I'm having chai. You guys know I really like it. I like my tea. Soph is having her coffee. She wants to show you. Cheers. And I'm gonna continue reading A Necessary Nudge Out of the Friend Zone and still laugh and be confused, but actually hooked with this story. And I'll keep you guys updated. So update, I finished A Necessary Nudge Out of the Friend Zone, and I give it 4 stars. I enjoyed it a lot. It was like a really different vibe from the contemporary romances I have been reading lately, and I really recommend it. If you guys have the chance, pick it up. It's a really funny story. I know the things that I told you in the beginning about the story, and where our female MC is in love with the male MC, and he is kind of into her sister, but it's not really like that. The story gives a lot of turns. It switches more into a vibe of even mystery. We have more characters popping up here and there, and other different subplot thingies that we follow that make the story super fun and easy to follow. So yeah, that was a win. I think this book was part of a series, or not necessarily a series per se, but there are a lot of other, like 4, not a lot, like other books in the same kind of universe. Still have to look that up and make sure it's that way. But there are other books by this author in this billionaire something group of books. I have to check that out. But I will definitely be reading more contemporary romances by the author. I have been really enjoying the way she writes. It's like really funny but clever. I don't get bored. I don't get like things mixed up in my head. It's really easy to follow. I will look more of the author's work because I really enjoyed it. So, second book of our 8 current read down, and it was a success. Now, on to Onyx Storm. And I gotta be honest, I have been putting it off since I kind of started it, and now with you guys, but the point of this was to read my current reads with you, and this is one of the books you guys requested for a reading blog. So I have to read this with you guys and push through, even though I'm a bit, I don't know if bored is the word, but it's taking me a long while to actually read it and get through more like 10 pages each time I sit down and read. So right now I'm on page 153 maybe. I will sit down, I will continue reading Onyx Storm and get back to you guys. So let's get back into it. Right now we're gonna focus a little bit more into Court of Silver Flames and Onyx Storm, but mainly Onyx Storm because I have to get it down. So let's do that.
Tell me everything. You know I'm listening. Hours pass us by. Yeah, we could talk all night. Taking my time, messing my life, swear don't mind. Say that you'll stay holding me
Hey, can I get to know you? Baby, what's your name? Then maybe you come over. What you doing for today? Pick you up in my Corolla, bring you back to my place. Fix you up a Jack and Cola. I'll make anything your way. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, love got me thinking about you. Like what I gotta do to get you in the mood. Whiskey on the rocks with a Morgan well in tune. Something got us smooth to loosen up the screws. Sit on back, just relax, baby, kick them boots right off. Oh, the black label Jack, baby, give me that whiskey talk. Take a seat on my sofa. Tell me how you like the view. Mine's amazing, let me show you. All I'm looking at is you. Tell me how you keep composure while I'm jumping through these hoops. Man, your eyes get really smolder. Cook me like a barbecue. Ooh, love got me thinking about you. Like what I gotta do to get you in the mood. Whiskey on the rocks with a Morgan well in tune. Something got us smooth to loosen up the screws. Sit on back, just relax, baby, kick them boots right off. Oh, the black label Jack, baby, give me that whiskey talk. Can I get to know you? Take a seat on my sofa. Can I get a little closer? Maybe melt the icy shoulder. I can sweet talk, let me show you. Butter you up like a roll, hun. Do a whiskey, it's a poster. And I'll start with coming over. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, love got me thinking about you. Like what I gotta do to get you in the mood. Whiskey on the rocks with a Morgan well in tune. Something got us smooth to loosen up the screws. Sit on back, just relax, baby, kick that boots right off. Oh, the black label Jack, baby, give me that whiskey talk.
I'm outside looking in. The looks are all different. It happened on a whim. And now I'm wondering if I can now begin the life I've been missing. Lost your head. I can't believe another word you've said. Let's just promise not to leave this dead. I can't lie.
Okay, you guys, time for a little update. I finished 2 books. Finally finished A Court of Silver Flames and the poetry collection of Courtney Pepper, No, I Hope You Stay. So 2 more books done. And I have some thoughts, mainly about Silver Flames, that I want to share with you guys. So let's do that. First of all, I Hope You Stay. It's a great collection. It took me so long to actually read it, and it made me feel like every single emotion, and I'm really glad I was able to read it with you guys. It made it bearable for me, and I think it was just its time. So I'm happy this one I'm done with it. I annotated like a lot. Let me, you see almost every page is annotated, which is amazing, and I love that I have books like this so full of my thoughts, my feelings, and I don't know, it makes it look really beautiful also. So yeah, that was a plus. And now let me tell you about Silver Flames. I think I actually rated it 4 stars. I was between giving it 4 stars or 4.5. I was like a bit torn, but I think I settled for 4 stars. And this is why. I really enjoyed this book. I have to say that. It's a great book. It's a journey. The characters are really cool. I really enjoyed watching these new characters, especially Emery and Gwyn. I love them. And I think they're amazing characters. The way they fit into the story is just perfect, and I really enjoyed that, seeing their journey, their friendship, also with Nesta, and all the character development that goes into Nesta's character. I think it's amazing. I do think this book should have trigger warnings because there are a couple of subjects that it touches that are heavy and might be triggering for some people. It definitely took a little while for me to be able to read this book. I knew some of the topics that it touches, so I had to wait. Like, being a mood reader and also knowing the trigger warnings in a way made me want to wait to be in the right state of mind to actually read this book and enjoy it. But it's a really great book. It's the type of book that, I don't know, will make you see things from a different perspective. And I really enjoy that. I really like books that do that. Cassian and Nesta are amazing. I really like seeing more of Cassian in this book. Looking forward to seeing more of Asriel as well. I like how we still get to see Farrah's life and also the inner circle. It's really interesting to see another perspective of Rhysand and not just like the lovey-dovey perspective of him, because we have been reading the other books from Farrah's point of views, but in this one, actually, Nesta and Rhys not getting along, it showed another part of him. It made him like, I was about to say made him more human, but he's not human. In a way, you understand what I'm saying, right? But I like that. And of course, it's really heavy. And I think I have a new favorite character, you guys. Gwyn. I think Gwyn is my favorite character from the series. But I was really happy to see her and her journey, her stepping into like her own power and not letting things from her past define her. Her, Emery, and Nesta's friendship is like a highlight for this book. It is amazing. I really recommend this book. I think it's a great one. I think you guys, if you enjoy fantasy and books with this type of vibe, you would love it. But the reason why I gave it 4 stars is because I think there were some points where the story was lacking. And here's where I feel a little bit confused, because I have read other Sarah J. Maas books and that's not necessarily her style, which makes me wonder if it was on purpose. Like, if she meant for those plot moments or plot holes, I don't know, to happen. For me, like the last part, because the book is, I think, divided into 4 different parts. For me, the last part was like the most, where everything was happening all at once. There was this moment where Nesta, Emery, and Gwyn are going through something, and it's like the journey of that. Meanwhile, Cassian and the others are handling other things. And then there's this moment where everything like connects. But it's like the solution of that was so fast, it made no sense to me. Like, all the problems, the thing that they were trying to solve throughout the book, there's like this thing going on, they're looking for something, it's a really powerful thing, they're looking also for the person that's also tracking these things, and it could be like life changing, you know, like what could happen again, and it's like a no for them. And all of a sudden they reach to this point, they found the person, they find the objects, and it's like done in a couple of pages, which for me, there are a lot of loose strands there, which hopefully will be talked about or resolved in the next books. I don't know, you guys, if you saw that as well. I think also, and a little bit of spoiler, when Nesta is doing the blood rite, it was such a journey. It was powerful. It was the blood rite. And then for it to end like in such a rush, and then from one thing or another, she's like, okay, but baby, Farrah's having a baby, so now we're gonna focus on that. When they just went through the most like traumatizing thing ever. Some of the I don't know how to even address that, but yeah, for me it was rushed. It felt weird to be like jumping from one thing to the other just to solve things fast. That's the vibe it gave me. Another thing that it's like little light bulbs for me to have, like, just think about that, because maybe, just maybe, that's important for the next books. One thing is I don't enjoy a lot of their interactions with Elaine, and I think the way she was behaving in this book was like, it made no sense. Like, now she's all entitled and she's grown, and I don't know, I don't think it made sense. It pisses me off a little bit. But I think it's also important for the next books that we didn't see much of Elaine in this one, when we have seen a lot of her and her perspective in the previous ones, thanks to Farrah and their relationship, and also with Nesta. But yes, that was one point. Also, the part where they mention Julian, I forget his name, you know, the one involved with Amarantha. Him and Vasa and Lucian, they are mentioned at the beginning of the book, and they are, I think there's something going on there that's not necessarily addressed in Silver Flames that will later be important for the plot, probably. I think so. I don't know, I just found it weird that they were mentioned and as them together, and there was things going on with them, but then all of a sudden we forget about them and focus on other things of the story and the plot and the characters. So for me, it's like, I have that there. Also, the way, I don't even know how to pronounce correctly the name, but Koshie, he's like Death Lord, Vasa's master. If you read Wings and Ruin, you know who I'm talking about. The moment he appeared here is like, for him to be this powerful and things not to end in a more like explosive way, or where things can be like actually solved the way that they did, it made no sense. But like, probably is setting the tone for the next book. I don't know. That was just a little bit of the things that I didn't enjoy much about the story, or made me, not that I didn't enjoy, but like made me a little bit confused. And yes, it felt at times a little bit rushed, but I enjoyed this book a lot. I'm glad I finally gave in and read it. It was long overdue, but it was time for it. As a mood reader that also tries to have a TBR, it can get complicated, but I think it was the perfect time for it. And it's a book, again, really close to my heart now. These books are so special and I love it. Hopefully soon I will be reading Crescent City as well. If you guys want a reading blog of that one, let me know. But yes, also on another note, I'm still reading Onyx Storm. I will continue reading it. I wanted to finish it for this video. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm on page 342 and I started on page 153, so about this much I reread like this much together of Onyx Storm, which is a lot, I would say, for this book. It's taking me a long while, you guys know that. I'm glad I picked this up with you guys, otherwise I wouldn't be reading it, or would be like picking other books and just maybe here and there reading this. I think I got to the point where it's interesting, where things are actually happening, because I feel like the first half of the book is same, repeating itself. Nothing's going on, and they do the same thing, the same dynamic over and over again for like 200 pages, which is tiring, and I don't really enjoy that. But reaching halfway of the book, I think things start to actually happen that interest me, that are more into what the story is going, plot-wise, character-wise. It's getting me interested. Now I'm a little bit more hooked. Now I want to read more about it, actually sit down and continue reading it. But I don't think I will be able to read it with you guys in this video. So In another vlog or something, if I actually manage to finish this, I will let you guys know and my thoughts about it, hopefully. So yeah, Onyx Storm is a not yet, but we continued, which is great. Between Silver Flames and Onyx Storm, and also here and there between I Hope You Stay, I also read 2 other books. I listened to my first audiobook, which was really interesting. I have to say, I was cringing a little bit, but it was fun. I really like the whole dynamic of the story. Is like Below Deck vibes. If you have seen the TV show, that's the vibe of the book. The book is called Love Overboard. It's like an international crew that goes and works for this super yacht, but they are in a reality TV show, which is so fun and so interesting. And it has romance, there's drama, there's like history between 2 characters, and it was really fun to listen to. If you guys want to know more about my thoughts about this book and the next I'm gonna mention, check out my Instagram because I posted reviews there. The reason why I didn't show it in this video is because I wasn't considering them in the 8 books that I started this video with, so I count them as I read them, but they're not necessarily here, you know. But yes, I enjoyed that one. They're my reviews on my Instagram or my Goodreads. They're also linked below. I would love to connect there with you guys as well. And the next book also that I read is Writers of the Future, the volume 42. It just got out, so check it out. That was a digital book. I read it on my Kindle. It's a collection of 12 short stories, sci-fi and fantasy, and I really enjoyed them. Like this jump of talking about like mythical creatures, from fairies to dragons to elves, and then other stories that touch subjects more of technology or even special talents that human might be able to have in the future. You know, it's like really fantastical, but also the sci-fi touch of it. I don't know, I really enjoyed them. There are a couple of the stories that I was not a fan because they were like hinting a little bit more towards a horror vibe, and that's not necessarily my vibe, but if it's yours, I think you might enjoy it. Also, those stories, 12 amazing stories, a collection of 12 stories selected by best-selling authors. This is a contest. The 12 stories that are published in this book are the winners of this contest, which is so freaking epic. I read the volume 41 last year and it was really good, and I thought they would be a little bit similar, but I was surprised to see how different each story is and each tome from volume 41 to volume 42. So I would definitely continue reading these anthologies of stories. It was really fun. Also, it's illustrated, also but by illustrators that win a contest to be able to do the art for this work, which I don't know, I think these type of things are amazing for new authors and artists that want to show their work and be a little bit more known. So yeah, I also read these 2 books. Check out my Instagram. There's the whole review and photos of these books as well. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Long story short, let's see how much we actually read of the books, 8 books that I started this reading vlog with. Okay, so I have my computer here. I just wrote down the books that I started with you guys, how many pages I read, and if I finished it or not. Of course, we finished it. A Necessarily Nudge Out of the Friend Zone, that was 214 pages. That was done. Contemporary romance, really fun. I was surprised in a really good way. So A Necessary Nudge Out of the Friend Zone, that we have the 3rd book of the A La Triste books, 238 pages, so good. Then we have I Hope You Stay by Courtney Peppernell. That one is 211 pages. Then we also finished A Court of Silver Flames. Great. That was 757 pages. Nice. So we have 4 books. And my first audiobook, Love Overboard, I'm counting it here because I read it between the books that I was reading here, so why not count it? It was in the same time, so we're gonna consider that one. And then also Writers of the Future, 6 books, volume 42, 6 books, and a lot of Onyx Storm. Not finished yet, but maybe I think I read half of the book almost with you guys, so 6.5, let's say, counting Onyx Storm. I would say that we actually finished the books that I was actively reading. There are other books that I mentioned here, I was not able to read with you guys. I didn't focus on them. But those are not the ones that I was actively reading or that I was like focused on finishing. So much for this video. I was hoping I was able to read with you guys more of them, but it's okay. I think 6.5 books of 8 that I mentioned, 2 that I started in the middle of reading the others was really fun, and it's a definition of how actually it works reading as a mood reader and with me reading multiple books at the same time. So yeah, I think it was a success, and we read historical fiction, we read sci-fi, we read fantasy, a romance, a rom-com. I think it was a success. I'm happy I did this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bruna is here, so I'm hoping she's not gonna step into my computer. Sorry guys. I think that would be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for reading all these books with me. Of course, it took longer for me than I actually thought it would be. I think it was like a month of reading this. That's why I haven't posted here, but I will try not to make that mistake again and post more often, even if I'm doing a reading blog. If you guys want to see another reading blog of some specific book, maybe you guys see here, or one you really think I would like and recommend that to me, you can leave a comment in the section below. I will absolutely read it. Love getting new recommendations for books. I'm really happy I finished these books with you guys. I'm glad we were able to chat about them, and if you want to, of course, chat more about them, like for us to not be having spoilers in the way for other readers, you can absolutely DM me. I love chatting books with you guys. Send me a DM. I'm all in for chatting books always. So yeah, that would be all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for coming along and reading 7.5 books with me. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. Thank you guys. And it was definitely a journey. I loved it. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.